'cause you the one I want. Ay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you the one I need.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how I achieved this look here. It is the first look that I'm going to be doing going into the fall season, and I felt like this is very perfect for people who don't like super dramatic makeup but still want to be festive and in the feel of fall. So I feel like this matches like the fall leaves. Like when you think of fall, you think of like copper and red and browns, and I felt like I wanted to do a look that kind of incorporated those. My camera is not really picking it up the way it looks in person. It's way more pigmented. I'm going to take pictures and post a picture on Instagram, and that will really show you how it truly looks in real life. Of course, with the lights and everything, the lights kind of wash out the colors. So I'm trying my best to work on that and try to figure out ways to record and make sure that the colors are true to the way that they actually look. So if you guys like this video and would like to see more fall looks, if you have any suggestions for any fall looks that you would like me to do, then please leave those comments down below, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, the button is right there in the video. You don't have to click away from this video if you don't want to. It's right there, like legit right there. You'll see a small little red subscribe button. Go ahead and click that, okay? So before I start rambling on, let's get into the video. Okay guys, so the first thing that I'm going to start with is my MAC makeup remover wipes. I like to start off with a clean face, and sometimes I do my makeup and like I wash my face, but sometimes like I wake up in the morning and I don't, so I just like to use this just to get rid of any dirt that may be on my face after I wash it or after I wake up. Next I go in with my Mario Badescu green tea spray. I know it's green tea and something else, I just can't remember right now. And I just use this as a toner to just kind of get my face refreshed and hydrated, ready for my makeup. And now I'm just dancing like a fool. I don't know what song I was listening to. So now we're going to get into our brows. I'm lying. We're going to get into our eyelids. And I don't use a primer. Like lately I haven't been using a primer. I just use my concealer. So I'm using the LA Pro Girl concealer in the color Dark Cocoa. And I just blend this out and then set it with my Laura Mercier loose powder. Now for the star of the show, the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. Oh my gosh guys, I'm so in love with this palette. I go to it like almost every single day to do my makeup. Right now I'm using the color Blazing to warm up my crease and to just start off the sleigh, you know what I mean? Next, after that, I'm going to take the color Amber, I believe, and I'm going to take that and put that right under where we put Blazing. And yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do next, so let's just wait. Okay, so the color was Oud. We're going to take Oud and put that in the actual crease. Now keep in mind that the other shadows that we place that to warm up the crease. So we place Blazing at the high points of the crease, then Amber right under, and now we're putting Oud right in the actual crease. Oud isn't as warm as I would like it to be, so I'm going to take the color Fudge. If you guys do not see that it is very well loved, I'm going to take the color Fudged and put that in the actual crease to deepen it and make it more rich and let that brown really show. Yeah, and I'm just using I don't know which brush is this. I'm going to leave the brush like named down below, as well as like all the other details and descriptions from this video as well, because I don't remember my brushes names from the top of my head. I really don't. I don't have them in front of me, and I'm too lazy to go and get it. So right now I'm just going to go back into Blazing and take that and just warm up any color that I may have lost by placing the amber there. And now I'm going to cut my crease using the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. I believe. No, I'm lying. And Laying Low. The MAC Paint Pot and Laying Low. I'm just going to use this to cut my crease. And this is a very tedious job. I'm just going to let you guys watch me do it. And hopefully you'll be able to pick up on how I do it. But at the end of this, it's not going to be even. And I'm going to show you guys that it's not even. Even I'm struggling with the cut crease, you know? Alright, so as you guys can see, this is not even at all, but we're just going to move on with it, okay? So I'm just going to take the color Desert Sand and I'm going to place this on my inner corners. What we're going to do is like a gradient effect. So we're starting off with light and we're getting to warmer colors. So I'm packing this on, like truly packing on the color and making sure that it really shows through. And then I'm going to go in with the color Nefertiti. It's a golden frosty color and I feel like it would be perfect. And I placed that right next to Desert Sand and just blend it in. You guys are gonna hate me because after this scene, the camera shut off and I did not know. So literally it cuts to the ending of my eye look. But I'm still going to go over the colors, but because towards the end I started to use my fingers because I realized that the Huda Beauty palette, you're supposed to use your fingers with it. So I'm going to go over the shadow so it could get closer to where I cut my crease at because some of that was still showing. So after the color what color was it? Nefertiti, I go in with Angelic, which was that bottom color that I took, and then I go in with Blood Moon. And it literally starts a gradient effect. You really start to see it. So after that, we're going to take the color Royal and place that right next to where we put Blood Moon and just blend that in. And then we're going to take the color Oud and put that on the outer corner of the eye. Yes, I did change the exposure. It is not your phones or camera, or laptops, wherever you're watching this from. I thought it was going to help with the exposure, but not so much, so I changed it back. After this, I'm going to go into the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. And I'm going to take the color Fling and place that on the outer corner right where the Oud is. So we're blending this in with Oud and Fling. It is like a cherry red color. I freaking love this color so much. Alright, so I did my lashes off camera. I used the Huda Beauty Samantha lash. I just cannot do this on camera to save my life. And now I'm just blending in my lashes with the falsies using the Maybelline Colossal Mascara. And to just get rid of any eyeshadows, I'm just using a wet wipe to wipe that away and then go in with my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter primer. I only use 2 pumps for my entire face and it is a lotion consistency and it does dry quick, so I just feel like it's easier when I distribute it the way I'm distributing it now because then I'm able to actually spread it across my face. After that, I'm just going to color correct using the LA Girl Pro Concealer. The reason why I color correct is just because the Fenty Beauty foundation is not full coverage and I do have some discoloration and dark marks from a breakout that I had earlier this year, which is the reason why I was off of YouTube for some time. So I just color correct just so that I don't have to put on so many layers of the foundation on my face and really be cakey. I hate when foundation feels cakey, I really do. So after I finish concealing, I'm just going to go in with the Fenty Beauty foundation in the color 450 with a Real Techniques brush and just buff that out. I had to come back to let you guys know about this damn beauty blender or a cosmetic blender, whatever you want to call it. Like, this blender is so beauty sponge, there we go, that was the name of it. This beauty sponge is by Tarte, and honestly it is the softest one that I've ever tried. Like, it could possibly take over my beauty blender. Like, I need to find more of these beauty sponges because I need all of them. Like, I need every single one. I need at least 5. It is so soft, and it really is my favorite color, purple, so I have to get a whole bunch of them. Like, it's so soft, and it's like $15, so it's like, what, $5 less than the original beauty blender, but it's way softer. I love it so much. Okay, I know that this part is self-explanatory, and I'm not here to give you any details on what exactly it is that I'm doing, but do you guys see how easy this Fenty Beauty Shade Stick is like blending out? It blends out so easily and so smoothly. I'm using the color Espresso, and I feel like this color can really even go for some people who are a little bit darker than me. You could probably get away with it if you're a little bit lighter than me as well, just not as heavy-handed. But honestly, oh my god, this is so beautiful. It's like butter. So once again, like always, my camera shut off on me, and I did not know. And I said my instead of me. But I just used the Laura Mercier translucent powder as always, and I just set it in the parts that I set it, and I just dusted it away with a powder. And now I'm just going over my face with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Dark Deep, and I'm just using this to just balance out the color and get rid of that cast look that I had going on. And after that, I'm just going to contour, well, just set my contour with the MAC Studio Fix powder in the color NW58. Okay, so for blush, I am using MAC's Burnt Pepper, and I like to use blushes in like my temples and chin because I just feel like it balances out everything. Next, I'm going to take the Huda Beauty Summer Solstice, I believe, highlighting palette, and that first color right there is a like cream color, so I just use this as a base, and then I go in with the pinks and purple in that palette to highlight my actual face. So now I'm going to take my Smashbox Always Sharp liner in the color Nude Dark, and I'm just going to use this to line my lips, and then I'm going to go in with MAC's Easy Babe Nude Lipstick. I just recently bought this, and honestly it is like the best lipstick ever. Okay, like I freaking love it so much. I'm so obsessed with nudes, and like I've really been like testing out other nudes and seeing which one I like, and this one is honestly like my new fave. Okay guys, so that's the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you like this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.